Hello folks, it is me, I'm Biggie and I'm back, and this is Let's Play Marvel Avengers Alliance Tactics. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to play all the story missions in order. There's right now two chapters. Second chapter is still unlocked. And there's secondary missions that I could continue with as well. But right now we're going to relaunch all of my old missions, just so that you guys know what's going on. So there's something strange signal, so send them to investigate to see what's actually going on. So this is a little bit different from Marvel Avengers Alliance, and I think it's a refreshing change, so to speak, from Marvel Avengers Alliance. I've got a couple of heroes unlocked already, so I'm just gonna launch all my units off to this little location here and attack this little location. And what's different is that I think there's a base building element, there's a gameplay element. It's a very interesting thing to play. And here we go, we have a enemy we could gang up upon on here. And we have a enemy we could, yes. So right now we have Jodnar, whatever it's called, basically a fire demon. And it's very similar to XCOM, so to speak, but you could actually backtrack on your movement without penalty, so that's always a nice thing. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to backtrack and wait until the enemy shows up, and then pick a guarding maneuver. You can see here that the infiltrator, blaster, tactician, and bruiser things are still in effect, so I'm just going to stay back, so to speak. And Iron Man could shield up. Yeah. And Miss Marvel could actually shield up as well. And this game is pretty interesting to say the least. Okay. Just gonna guard. And of course, you can see the turn meter up front. What I'm gonna do now is have Black Widow jump in and do a melee attack, which is probably a bad idea because he is enemies who are adjacent to him actually catch on fire. But this is a pretty easy mission. I'm not sure if the enemies grow in level as soon as we do as well or not. But now, despite the fact that we're burning, he's actually adjacent to, well, he's actually open to melee attacks. So we're just going to start attacking him with melee now. Black Widow has a melee attack ability that increases damage against melee attacks, so we're just gonna go ahead and go in and blast him with Iron Man and things, and yep, blaster bonus critical hit against this dude. And of course, the combo we have, or combination we have right now, is that Miss Marvel is very, very strong with her melee attacks, so she's going to blast a critical hit, wide open bonus, and hopefully she'll kill him with, yeah, look at that. Very nice, simple mission to kill off a fire demon. Yep. So that's how we go about it at that. Usually though, when we start off the game, we would have had just these guys, just Iron Man and some sort of random agent who would fly along with us. But as far as I'm concerned, it's a pretty simple thing. The missions are pretty simple. And one other thing that I noticed is that you could actually get more bonuses and things. I already have a copy of Repulsor Shield. Yeah. The least offensive thing about Tony Stark. LOL. Now, the energy usage, we use 10 energy at a time to launch a mission, but of course what that means is that the energy doesn't nearly drain as fast. Yeah. So we could even just keep on launching missions like these ones. And, oh, pardon me, knocking the mic around. And the game is simple to start off with, but difficulty levels just go up really quickly. So if you want to get more reels like that, get more items, get more command points, it might be better to focus on some older missions first. Like here, for example, I think the aim, get it, aim of the mission is to actually fight all these enemy units. They're all generalists, so they're pretty easy to handle, I think. Wide open, weaken to reduce attack, I think. Let's just keep things simple. Nice. Okay, he's just gonna buff. Chemically enhanced dude. Yep. Another chemical enhancement. And the thing about Iron Man is, of course, despite the fact that Captain Marvel, I mean, is she's very, very she flies very far. Yep. And she hits hard, very hard. Look at that knockback. Of course, he's gonna throw a grenade, knock us back. And Iron Man also has a couple of nice options as well. He has a unibeam, which, if you target it correctly, could hit a couple of people at the same time. Like, for example, with here, you could hit 3 enemies at the same time. Of course, if they decide to dodge, you can't do very much about that. The Black Panther, he has claw swipes, which is very strong. Adds bleed. You could also kick several enemies at the same time. Does bonus damage because of wide open. Nice. Okay, these guys are heading in. He's just trying to buff himself. Not a very good idea against us, really. So, he's taking another turn. So let's just punch him. And he's down. A good friend here could just jump kick. Back. Nice critical hit there. And of course, the game is very, like I said, I have to warn you that the game is very simple to start off with. Decided to hit his friend there. Not a very smart plan, I wouldn't assume. There's Unibeam, for example, has cooldown. It's very, very strong mover. Yeah. Ms. Marvel, also very strong. I'm not. I'm just going to go through all the missions, just so you can see what's up with that. And Ms. Marvel is usually the go-to character for a choice of which character you want to pick to offer, because you get 1 free officer, and you get when you have enough command points, you can start getting things characters like Black Widow, which is one of the cheaper characters. And we leveled up, nice, and we refilled our energy and got our gold. Good, goody gumdrops. This game is interesting. It gives a new twist to the old formula. Yeah, and we have a task to defeat the whatchamacallit now, powered armor. Yeah, the aim is powered armor. Very close by to our base, actually. And speaking of our base, it's a good time to send some of our characters on flight deck missions. And the one thing that is different from our old game is that yes, you could send these guys, you could send all these other characters as well. There's not a lot of other characters to start with right now, but we have these grunts that we could send on missions. Yeah, so 20-minute missions. And these guys are actually very good in battle because they're one of the few characters who could actually heal. And healing is strong. It's quite strong in this game. Yeah. But of course, I would prefer damage. Damage is much stronger. Yeah. And these guys could actually be useful. You have to keep your eye out on what kind of missions are available, or what kind of units are available at a certain time. And there are lots of things you could build up on the base. Like, for example, this is your command center, which tells you how many heroes and agents you could hold on. No, this is a barracks. It tells you how many heroes or agents you could hold on to. This is a training center which says how high you could train your guys up. This is the shield vault, so this is how much items you could keep without them filling over. You don't need to upgrade it too high to start off with, but you just need to keep an eye out, spend quite a lot of money. I'm not sure about what this does. I think these Quinjets, the more you could unlock more Quinjets, the more you spend on it, the more you level it up. But I'm not sure if it's necessary at the moment. This is if you upgrade this, you could increase the number of flight deck jets you could actually have. Requires all that, yeah. But so we need the jets to be in the hangar for that to happen. So it's a good time to do that would be when they're actually in the hangar. So I'll just send them off. So that's not a good idea. Okay, you could upgrade this ISO 8 workshop, which unlocks more ISO 8s which you could buy. What I would go for, of course, is usually go for the refinery, because this gives us free money, and the flight deck because that gives us also this is free money. This is free refined ISO 8s. So those are the two things that I would go for. Anyways, head to the world map. I'm gonna fight the powered armor right now. This is going to be relatively easy. Of course, the one thing I also dislike about this game is that there's gold traps everywhere. Everywhere. And I mean everywhere. Like, if you clicked on the wrong button right there, it would deduct gold from you just to save a few seconds. So I'm not a big fan of that. Yep. So the thing of this battle is that you have to feed the power armor back here. Yep. So this he's actually weak to bleed effects. So that's a good thing, because we do have Black Panther, which could actually give us bleed effects. Probably, since these guys are on our way out anyways, probably want to just hide our characters in the corner and not attack, because they're just gonna come out and be exposed to our attacks if they are actually able to move themselves out here. There we go. And of course, buffing themselves is not usually a good idea, but they're buffing up each other. Yeah, things like that will give us opportunity to attack them, but oh, come on. Yep, so let's just go close by and just start bleeding you. Nice. And here comes the big powered armor dude on his way. The graphics aren't too bad in this game. Supercharging himself. Yep. And here we go. Here comes the nice knockback attack. Let's just... Actually, could we move ourselves in? Yes, we can. And moving ourselves in would probably end this battle very, very quickly. So let's do that. A jump attack. Make him run into his vulnerable area. And of course, since this guy is a blaster, I got an extra turn to start bleeding him out. He's leaking hydraulic fluid. Tisk tisk. And now he's gonna try to attack us superchargedly, which is not gonna do too much. Oh, down. Decent amount of damage to us, actually, because well. Oh, Paragon Exploiter, bonus damage. Ah, damn it! Come on. Just gonna move right in, straight in. Come on. He's just gonna throw a grenade at us. Not a very nice thing to do, Mr. Aim Scientist Man. Of course, you need to look out for things like passive effects, because... Oh, come on. That's not a very nice thing to do to your powered armor, dude. Okay, so... one other thing is, I'm not sure how well this thing does with angles or camera angles. Yep. So things like this, for example, I could try and do. Map. Nice. Unibeam. And of course, if I move here, I could do a couple of punches against you. Bap. Bap. Oh, wow. That's a lot. Oh, he just got killed. Miss Marvel just does a ton of damage, so get her first if you can. And followed by Black Widow, because she's amazing by herself. But she's amazing in combination with Black Panther and Black Widow. I mean Black Panther and Captain Marvel. So that's the kind of early game kind of strategy that I would go for.